Alright, so the book I'm doing a recap on is Farmville by Gillian Flynn. The quote I picked is, "There's something disturbing about recalling warm memory and feeling utterly cold." And I saw this on the back of the book, I think, and it's just a really good quote. It's like really sweet, which is how the whole book is. And then I discovered this book because my mom really wanted me to read it, and then my sister wanted to have a movie night and watch the movie, so it's always better to like read the book before the movie. And then I liked this book because I really liked how suspenseful it was, and like every chapter kind of revealed something new about a character that you didn't think would like actually be like, their personality or something that they've done in the past or something, and you never really know who's innocent. And the end of the book was insane, and it made me so frustrated. So I think you guys would like this book because it's really hard to put down, and the main characters are like, they have so many levels to them and layers, and you never really know like what is behind like their facade that they kind of show everybody else. And then so summary is, it's Nick and Amy's 5th wedding anniversary, and Amy always does like these treasure hunt type things for Nick, and he like goes around the city like following clues. And so this year Amy hid all the clues and then she went missing. And so Nick comes home to a house that looks like it like ransacked or whatever. And so he has the cops come, and after investigating, they think that Amy was kidnapped or maybe murdered, and Nick is their like main suspect. So Nick and his twin sister has to prove Nick's innocence and find out what happened to Amy before he's arrested. So these are just like the posters for the movie and some of the book covers. Passage. I didn't listen to Go about the booze. I finished half a bottle sitting on her sofa by myself. My 18th burst of adrenaline kicking in just when I thought I'd finally go to sleep. My eyes were shutting. I was shifting into my pillow. My eyes were closed, and then I saw my wife, blood clotting her hair, weeping in blind pain, scraping herself along her kitchen floor, calling my name. Nick, Nick, Nick. I took repeated tugs of the bottle, psyching myself up for sleep, a losing routine. Sleep is like a cat. It only comes to you if you ignore it. I drank more and continued my mantra. Stop thinking, swig. Empty your head, swig. Now, seriously, empty your head. Do it now, swig. You need to be sharp for tomorrow. You need sleep, swig. I got nothing more than a fussy nap towards dawn. Woke up an hour later with a hangover. Not a disabling hangover, but decent. I was tender and dull, foggy, maybe still a little drunk. I started walked to go Subaru, the movement feeling alien, like my legs were round backward. I had temporary ownership of the car. The police had graciously accepted my gently used Jetta for inspection, along with my laptop. All just formality, I was assured. I drove home to get myself some decent clothes. The 3 police cruisers sat on my block, our very few neighbors milling about. No Carl, but there was Jan Trevier, the Christian lady, and Mike, the father of the 3-year-old triplets, Trinity, Topher, and Tallulah. I hate them all just by name. Amy, the grave judge of anything trendy, said. When I mentioned that the name Amy was once trendy, my wife said, "Nick, you know the story of my name." I had no idea what she was talking about. Jan nodded from a distance without meeting my eyes, but Mike strolled over and gave as I got out of my car. "I'm so sorry, man. Anything I can do, let me know. Anything. I did the mowing this morning, so at least you don't have to worry about that." Mike and I took turns mowing all the abandoned foreclosed properties in the complex. Heavy rains in the spring turned the yards into jungles, which encouraged an influx of raccoons. We had raccoons everywhere, gnawing through the garbage at night and sneaking into our basements, lounging on our porch like lazy house pets. The mowing didn't seem to keep them away, but we could at least see them coming now. "Thanks, man, thank you," I said. "Man, my wife, she's been hysterical since she heard," he said. "Absolutely hysterical." "I'm so sorry to hear that," I said. I pointed at my door. Just sitting around crying over pictures of Amy, I had no doubt that 1,000 internet photos had popped up overnight just to feed the pathetic needs of women like Mike's wife. I had no sympathy for drama queens. "Hey, I gotta ask," Mike started. I patted his arm and pointed again to the door, as if I had pressing business. I turned away before he could ask questions and knocked on the door of my own house. Officer Velasquez escorted me upstairs into my own bedroom, into my own closet, past the silvery perfect square gift box, and let me rifle through my own things. It made me tense, seeing selecting clothes in front of this young woman with the long brown braid, this woman who had to be judging me, forming an opinion. I ended up grabbing blindly. The final look was business casual, slacks and short sleeves, like I was going to a convention. It would make an interesting essay, I thought, picking out appropriate clothes when a loved one goes missing. The greedy, angle-hungry writer in me impossible to turn off. I jammed it all into the bag and turned around, looking at the gift box on the floor. "Could I look inside?" I asked her. She hesitated, then played safe. "No, I'm sorry, sir. Better not right now." The edge of the gift wrapping had been carefully slit. "Has someone looked inside?" She nodded. I stopped her on Velasquez towards the box. If it's already been looked in at then, she stepped in front of me. Sir, I can't let you do that. This is ridiculous. It's for me, for my wife. I stepped back around her, bent down, and had one hand on the corner of the box when she slapped an arm across my chest from behind. I felt a momentary spur of fury that this woman presumed to tell me what to do in my own home. No matter how hard I tried to be my mother's son, my dad's voice comes into my head, uninviting, despite depositing awful thoughts, nasty words. Sir, this is a crime scene. You. Suddenly, her partner, Byron, was in the room, and on me too, and I was shaking him off. And they were forcing me down the stairs. A woman was on all fours near the front door, scrolling around the floorboard, searching, I assumed, for blood spatter. She looked up at me impassively, then back down. I forced myself to decompress as I drove back to Go's to dress. This was only one in a long series of annoying and asinine things the police would do in the course of the investigation. I like rules that make sense, not rules without logic. So I needed to calm down. Do not antagonize the cops, I told myself. Repeat if necessary. Do not antagonize the cops.
Deputies.